Alright, hello everyone. So I am very frustrated. Well, not anymore. I've had plenty of time to cool down. But my last recording of Cuphead, the Let's Play, the audio, or rather my microphone, wasn't being recorded. So that's very frustrating. So now, I have to fucking replay everything all over again that I've already defeated. For you guys. Technically, this is a walkthrough, so I've already replayed them, so what's another replay, right? So, I beat this, obviously, now, and I purchased some new charms with those money once I completed that stage. I finally got the heart right there, so now there's only, and whatever else I bought. You guys can fucking do a comparison yourselves. I don't fucking care. There's only one charm left, so there's only one stage left with 5 more coins, or maybe they're hidden coins. I don't know. But for now, here we go again. Frick. I meant to change weapons. Alright, so for this stage, I recommend using both the shotgun and the homing. Start off with the homing. Use the super R2, and the smoke bomb will do you just fine in this one. Alright, start off by killing this guy before he can even deal anything. They respawn via those rope thing eventually, that was pathetic. Alright, ignore this guy. Go down this guy. As long as you stay within this spot, you're safe from that guy's pickaxe attack. So just try to time your... just try to gently nudge your stick forward so that you're moving forward and backwards. Alright, so this is the elevator section. These guys always shoot in order. The fireball is aimed at you. It goes parryable, and then not parryable, and then parryable, and then not parryable. Also pay attention to the platform, because there will be a coin that'll pop up.
Here goes.
What? Why is he in that position? Alright, don't try to rush anything. If you're patient, you can still get a good enough time to get your rank bonus. But for the most part, you have nothing to worry about. Don't panic. Use the shotgun for that guy, point blank him like that, to kill him as quickly as possible, so you don't have to deal with him. As long as you're around here, you should be safe from that guy. Take care of him. Alright. Get my shield up. It's random what the dragons start off with, but once you know what they start off with, you know what next attack they're gonna do all the time. You don't need to kill anyone here. It is somewhat helpful, I guess. You probably don't want to kill the dragons if you want to get your parry bonus. All you need is parry 3 of them, and those are the only things you can parry. Alright, kill this guy by point blanking him with a shotgun before he can even do anything. Every now and then, these fucking satyrs, whatever the fuck they are, devil imps, show up. They're easy enough to kill if you point blank them with a shotgun like this. They'll always run towards the direction of you when they land. They'll continue strutting like that until they despawn by going off screen. Alright, now we move on to the final, most annoying section of this. There's no point in you shooting anymore. I'm just doing it because it makes me feel good. So this is an auto-scrolling section where everything is bullshit. Because the platforms are very slick, or very thin. You have very little error. There's still these flame guys. So if you're caught in a bad cycle, you might use your super when you're stuck on a bad spot. I think I'm just gonna use it right now. That's okay. And we're home free. There we go, that wasn't so bad now, wasn't it? Thankfully, this will be very short. Since I've had plenty of practice in that recording session 2 days ago. I can't believe I still have it all in my muscle memory. I did take one hit, but oh well. And I didn't take long, pretty long I guess. But other than that, we're good. Alright, let's deal with Tom and Jerry next. You're going to want your Super R3 here. You're going to want the charge and the shotgun. At least, those are my recommendations. So start off with the charge. For the first phase, just dodge accordingly. And then for the second, all the way to the last phase, stick to the shotgun. So this is one of his attacks. He shoots this 5-way thing. It's aimed randomly. That was embarrassing. Two of them are always going to be pink and parryable. But for the most part, you can dodge without parrying. Just parry anyway, because, you know, it's for the grades. Oh, that time he only did 2 attacks. Alright, so this thing is easy enough to deal with the bomb, with the smoke bomb, but that is the default way you deal with it. Using the springboards, which are pink and parryable. Alright, so this attack's a little annoying. The tomato has a randomly generated arc. And then once they land, they shoot those ground bullets that you gotta short hop to dodge. Just try your best. Memorize how they might work, their speed and everything, and move accordingly. Alright, so there's for the second phase, there's these tokens. Our friend B here will always do this fixed pattern of going up and then firing and then going down and then firing again. Be sure to preemptively go up ahead of time if you don't want him to cuck you. Alright, and now that we're in this phase, just immediately, as long as you've done everything as I have, activate your stand ability, and then do that. Pay attention to his tells. That's one of his attacks. There's a variation where he attacks from the left side instead. Once you see him nudging forward, go to the other side immediately. The other attack he has is where he activates his own stand ability, or ghost, or whatever you want to fucking call it, and then attacks you with it. Those pink platforms don't apply to your parry meter score grade, so that sucks. God damn it. Sometimes it just feels a little undodgeable. Ah, frick! I said short hop, damn it! This tank is the ultimate weapon. You will not win.
Here's a real high-class bout. You're up.
Alright, I'm gonna try and stop talking now. Not this attack again. React to the coin thingy chainsaws as best as you can. Oof. And did that a little too slow, so that's my fault. That again and again. He'll always go back down once it's time to transition over to the cat face.
This match will get red hot. You're up. A great slam and then some. Here goes.
Shirt. Alright, here's the second attack. You can kill these ghosts, so I recommend doing that as quickly as possible.
Good day for a swell battle. And begin.
They killed me first though. Hiss meow meow. That cat's annoying. There's an epic plot twist at the end of this boss fight, that's why it's my favorite. Can't wait to show it to you guys. I'm joking, this boss fight is not my favorite. And something else. I wanna retry.
A great slam and then some. You're up.
Alright, good RNG. Oops. I'm just gonna assume I hit him. Oops. Goddamn potato bombs, tomato bombs. Alright. So once those pink balls land, they do the same thing the tomato does, which is very annoying. Alright, and for his third attack, randomly every now and then, these planks will come falling down from the sky. They go from right to left or left to right in a fixed speed and pattern, so they shouldn't be that hard to deal with. Shit. Damn, I was literally right there. That's not fair. I should have won. Oh well, anyway. Oh no, anyways. Why'd he drop those fucking pink things if he doesn't want me to be able to dodge anyway? I mean, granted I can just equip the smoke bomb and still be able to dodge it, but you know, why would you drop those pink things for me, man? I mean, thanks, but don't you wanna win? Just use that attack all the time and hope I didn't use the smoke bomb and then you'll win. Or, you know, I can suck at your second phase because I'm too busy complaining about how your attack makes no sense. whoa. Should be. Yep. There it is. Yep, damn it. I knew he was gonna transition soon, but I couldn't react in time. Ah, sure. There we go, and there's the epic plot twist. The cat was the mouse all along, just controlling it in a robot. Wasn't that super funny and wacky? I only got a B this time. Last time I got an A-. Oh well. Alright, who else did I beat? Ah, right. Dr. Kyle's robot in Junkyard Jive. Objectively, I believe, in my opinion, is the hardest of the boss fights. So, for this one, you'll want the coffee meter. And then everything else is unnecessary because only your charms matter in shoot 'em up sections. Airplane sections. Alright, so start the battle off by going here. And then go back again. So there's a lot going on here, a lot for me to explain. So first off, at the top, there's this laser head. The laser is always aimed at you, and it has a really big hitbox and lasts a long time. You're supposed to destroy that thing, as well as this thing at the bottom of his thing, and then this thing at his chest. Once they break, his attack changes. Generally, they're harder. The order you break them doesn't matter. Break them in whatever order you desire. Me personally, I'd like to break the top one first, and then the bottom one goes last, so from top to the bottom, which is why I have this strategy where we start off in here. Deal a little damage to that, so defeating it won't be that hard when it's finally time to do it. Parry this as fast as you can, so you don't have to deal with the fucking annoying ass wall. There's safe spots in between the zigzagging, the crisscrossing, ass-making pattern, whatever you want to call it. For the bottom alien ship thingies, whatever those are supposed to be. Use the bomb and deal with them from above if you want, if they're really that annoying.
A brawl is surely brewing. And begin.
Like I said, there are safe spots for those airplanes, so they don't have to be that annoying if you memorize the spots you gotta be in. So once the laser's gone, this is the attack he uses, which is way easier to dodge, which is why I deal with it first. It's just less annoying. It's just a simple random 5-way shot rather than the aimed shit that blocks your attack. Not only blocks your attack, but hinders your movement and prevents you from dealing with the other things. So once you break the middle thing, he starts using his hand, where he'll either use a magnet or the other one. pay attention to the shots and stuff. There, because yeah, the magnet pulls you in to a certain spot, and once that one is dealt with, once all three of them are dealt with, this heart thing shows up, and that's your next target. Once you deal with it, here comes the next phase. It only has very little HP, but with how there's these homing guys, so try your best. He goes from top to bottom to top, left to right, right to left, whatever. Try not to stay to the edges of the screen of left and right. Try to not stay too far to the left or right, because that's where the bombs spawn, and you could get spawn fucked. Malfunction. So yeah. Other than that, it is a very simplistic thing and can be taken care of very quickly if you know what you're doing. Try to always misdirect. When he's firing his laser like that, there's no point trying to aim at the laser head, because no matter what, you won't be able to hit it. Because like I said, the lasers block attacks. Alright, what attacks he gonna use for his hands? Magnet, that's easy enough to deal with. Preferably you'd want to have a 5 meter suit, all your meter maxed out, so you can just get it over with by you doing one freaking super straight at his face and get this face over with quickly and move on to the last. But sadly, I was not able to get that ideal condition this time. So these things will home in at you, and they'll keep homing for a really long time. Once you either kill them or they decide to stop, they explode into that really large hitbox. The explosion damages fellow homing missiles as well. Alright, so we're finally moving on to the final phase, which is basically just a victory lap because of how easy it is. Bottom hugging is generally a safe, viable strategy against this. Oh, what hit me? Fuck, I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy explaining how easy this phase is. That always happens. I say something super easy and then I die and look like a goddamn idiot. Ah, sure, that... Try to get a few more juice before the second phase. Alright, wow, I'm really sucking. Ah! Objective complete, target scrapped.
Good day for a well battle. It's on.
Ah, sure. That was my fault.
This match will get red hot. Here goes.
Ah, sure. Again, that was also my fault. I thought I'd try a different strategy for fun. It didn't work. Well, this sucks.
This match will get red hot.
Their hitboxes are much smaller than you think, so yeah, you can squeeze in between the so-called safe spots and use the opportunity to move when they move out of the way. Ow, not like that though. Moving in between the lanes.
Here's a real high-class battle. Now go!
Minimal movement. Ah, sure. Ah, sure. Those guys have bigger hitboxes. I guess using the homing of the sub shot is also a generally good idea against this guy. Oh, okay, I didn't know that could happen. I have the perfect equation to hinder your evasion. Fuck you. You weren't even the one that killed me. It was the fact that you had a hitbox even whilst transitioning over to the final. Oh shit, I am a little out of order. That's okay. Nothing like a good improvisation to get the heart pumping. Ah! Alright, shouldn't take that long now. Alright. That should only take a few more shots now. Alright, and I'm home free. So there's these walls that try to make it a little harder. But it's not really that hard. Still. Remember, you can always just stand still and hold down the mini self button while you're in a good safe spot. Ah, sure. I meant to fucking activate this. Damn it, die! Why are you always so annoying and take so goddamn long to kill? There we go. Aw, oh, come on, that ain't fair. Frick you. That's just another A. Oh, it's an A minus. Wow, I'm performing worse. Alright, that takes care of him. Now let's take care of the last person in here, which is this guy. For this guy, I recommend the charge and the shotgun, I guess. Super Art 3 will do you just fine as well. Sally Stage Play and Dramatic Fanatic. Time to show you who the real star in this theater is. Spoiler, it ain't you. Damn it, I just wanted to... Alright, she'll teleport and then she'll land down towards you. She does that fucking move, which is very Chun-Li-like, fighting game-like. Oh wow, I didn't know you can stand on top of those platforms. Alright, so that's an aimed attack. Ah, yep. Ah, wow, that's really throwing me off. Alright, now we move on to the second phase. Try to pay attention to the windows, because sometimes babies drop from those windows and shoot this. Alright, so there's these mice thingies. They're annoying. Stay away from center stage or succumb to the power of the Scarlet's Rage.
This match will get red hot. And begin! A brawl is surely brewing.
That was my mom. She distracted me. I blame her for that hit. Ah! Okay, wow, I'm really sucking at this. It only took me a few tries the first time to beat her. Well, the first time I recorded at least. Maybe I should switch out to the shotgun. Save your super stand-up power Ghost Spirit Beyblade attack for the final phase and to get it over with super quick. Oh wow!
Good day for a well battle. And begin!
Yeah, she really moves around a lot. So, hitting her with the charge is a little annoying. Hitting her in general is somewhat annoying. Only I am allowed to dodge. I'm repeating most of my commentary, trying to remember. So those can't be killed. Shirt. They're easy enough to deal with anyway, so she still uses those two attacks. Alright, and now we move on to the final phase. She'll declare what attack she'll be using by using that thing. Here's the meteor. Here's some lightning. Stand the power activate. Alright, here's a tsunami. There's supposed to be something you can do to dodge it. Alright, and now for the final phase. Yes, I lied when I said that other one was the final phase. So, this umbrella will never get off your case. Sometimes there's roses, they're parryable, so parry them. Yep. Yeah, I keep performing worse for all of them. And I bet the train guy is gonna be no different. Alright, so for this one, you're going to want to use the roundabout first. And then I believe the other one I chose was homing. And then the super art one's gonna be more useful here. And then nothing wrong with smoke bomb.
Here's a real high-class battle. Now go!
Alright, so the first phase is easy enough. There's these balls, they bounce around. Pretty unpredictable, but thankfully they can be. Alright, so those guys drop soap boxes. Parry them. I assume they're soaps. If you don't parry them, well, that happens. By the way, you can parry these, you gotta control this thing a lot. You control it a couple of times and it's necessary to do that. Alright, so this phase is a little annoying. Since you're sort of not allowed to jump because this guy has a box. Hurt box. Try to be in the center as often as you can. Alright, final phase. Use the homing for this one. Well, not final phase, I mean. Alright, so he only has one attack. But as opposed to the pumpkins, you're dealing with these guys now. So when they die, they shoot out into that thing and they can still affect the rail you're using. Alright, I killed them at the same time. So that was pretty epic. Alright, so the only way to kill this guy is by first parrying his tail. Which opens up his heart, which is the thing you gotta hit. His weak spot. Alright, so there's some random flames that volley around. Try to pay attention to them. And then there's those circle things. Once they get fired, they'll continue falling down until they reach the same horizontal plane as you. And then at which point they'll proceed to fly towards you. Only 2 parry? What? How? I did everything kinda bad, but hey, at least I beat it relatively quickly. Did I even have to retry it all there? A brand new record. Wait, what? It was still a brand new record anyway? Okay, looks like that one I performed better this time. Well then, this was a quick video. Might as well. Alright, charge. Shotgun. Let's go to the casino. Inkwell Hell. Alright, so before you might think we're home free. There's only 2 bosses left now in this final world, quote unquote. There's only King Dice and the Devil left. Before we can deal with the Devil, we must first deal with King Dice, and all bets are off. There's only 1 difficulty. Incredible. Well, looky here. You actually pulled it off, but you made me lose a bet. And for that, you ain't seen the boss just yet. We're gonna play a little game first. Alright, so, we start off with this board game. There's this die, and you gotta parry it. It's not actually random. You can, if you time it well enough, you can get it. But yeah, it's a 3-sided die that goes from 1 through 3. The board itself is somewhat random. Well, the only thing that's really random is where the hearts are. Other than that, every space has its own preset boss. So we're going to want to deal with 3 here, because 1 and 2 kinda suck. And I did too. The hearts you get, you can go beyond your normal allowed health. Alright, so 2 is easy enough. So it's a sort of boss rush, I guess. So there's 9 different bosses total. 2 of which I believe are... So you're gonna want to aim for this guy's head. The head is the only part that counts. So jump and shoot to hit. But yeah, he's pretty simple. He has a fixed amount of attacks that he cycles through randomly, left and right. Memorize them, or you know, just react. They're not that hard to deal with. does have quite a bit of health, so he might take a little while, but you shouldn't have any problem with him. There we go. Alright, as tempting as it is to go for the hearts, we're gonna want a 2. So here's a little technique. Okay, I failed. But yeah, it's always static, the dice, so you can time it with the clap, like clap a little later, or parry a little later after the sound, or parry after the sound. There's a little cheese you can do against this boss. If you're playing on co-op, it's like really funny, where he's facing the other side instead, so he's hitting nothing, while the both of you are just wailing on him, scot-free. So thankfully, since I have the smoke bomb, I don't have to deal with that cigar wall whenever I try to dash to the other side. Wait, what? Alright, so we want another 1, or a 2 is good too, I guess. Alright, let's get another 1. There we go, and then after that we want a 3. Come at me. Alright, Domino guy, he's not that hard to deal with. So it takes place in this conveyor belt. He'll throw these polyhedrons that bounce around and are very annoying. Other than that, yeah, that's the only thing you gotta deal with. Sometimes they're pink and parryable. If they are, then obviously parry them. Like that. Alright, wait a little bit after the clap and then parry. Damn! 6 is, I believe, the horse guy airplane section, which is very annoying. Yup. Alright, so he'll shoot out this present box. Watch out for those guys. And then there's this, the foreground is like really annoying. The present box goes to the where you are. And once it goes to where you are, it'll stop and then it'll shoot those horseshoes. One of them, well, at least one of them is always parryable if you can parry. Otherwise, don't try to risk it. It's not worth it. Alright, so a 1 is what we want. Alright, now a 3 is what we want. Damn it. Alright, 8 ball. He's easy enough to deal with. Alright, so there are these chalk that bounce around. I use the shotgun for this one, it's easier. Sometimes he'll shoot this aim thing, easy enough to deal with. I only took a hit because I really wanted to maximize my stand-up power attack. He doesn't have a hurt box, so you can go to him no problem. You know, try to minimize your movement and jumping as much as possible. They only make things more complicated. Stay in the ground as often as you can. I can't believe I got hit twice. Alright, anything but a 3 is what I want now. Are you kidding me? Well, at least you don't have to redo the things you've already done. So just try to avoid the spaces I've already cleared. Or I could not and, you know, intentionally go for them so I can show you guys everything, but I don't want to risk anything. All bets are off against this guy, you know. Alright, and now just a perfect one. And then here comes the final phase. Now switch to the shotgun. Stand up, awa! Die, 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 die! Ah, shirt. Yes! Well, that certainly took a while. Yep, that guy is really long for very obvious reasons. I got hit a whole bunch. Even if you did have more health, it's your hits that count, not how many HP you have left that count toward your grade. Wow. I guess I can go fight the devil now. The devil, in one hell of a time. Well, 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 look how far you've come. Not only did you bust up my good-for-nothing lackey King Dice, but I see you've got my soul contracts as agreed. Hand them over and join my team. Well, there's a bad ending if you agree. But if we don't agree, then we get to fight him and we get the true ending. I don't want to bother with a bad ending. Well, I'll show you guys the good ending for now first. Well, chin on me just like all the others, eh? I'll beat you for backing out of the deal. Have at you! I'll show the bad ending some other time if I can. Alright, for the first phase... Oh yeah, and there's a unique intro just for him. Alright, you can just crouch against that attack. Okay, apparently not. My bad. Pay attention to the background. Alright, this attack's very annoying. Parry the parryable. Shit. They bounce around, and you know what I say about bouncing bullets. They're the worst. So that attack's a little bullshit, because sometimes you can just get cucked. I swear you can just duck over to dodge that. You broke our deal, now it's my turn to break you.
Here's a real high-class
Ah, sure. Alright, so there's these 5, one of them is parryable. They're all aimed at you, so... Alright, this attack, I have no idea what this is. Oh, right, he just lands at you and it's aimed. So just move around once he lands like that. What? Alright, parry the center one and then just deal with it. Alright, it moves around from left to right while this thing is circling. It's a little hard to dodge, but it can be dealt with. Aim, aim, aim. Fuck, I forgot about his lackeys. Yeah, the shotgun's the best one for this. I swear! Okay, I'm gonna give up. I give up trying to do that one while crouching. Fuck.
Here's a real high-class
No, fuck, I jumped that time. Damn it. I swear I did. Eek! The first phase lasts an awfully long time. Alright, well, for the second phase you're going to want to jump down. And now we're in here now. That's parryable, so parry it. So your movement is a little limited here, which sucks. Alright, that axe spirals around the screen. It's static. Deal with it as best as you can. Shirt. Alright, for this phase now, he'll erase more of the platforms, giving you less room to dodge. Now we have these guys to deal with. And then there's these imps. Now for the final phase, you only have one platform. But other than that, it's a victory lap, so enjoy your victory! A. That's my grade. An A. Woo! That was Cuphead. Obviously, I'm still going to have to do expert, but I don't want to deal with that just yet, so you're going to have to wait for that probably. The brothers had triumphed over the demon, forcing him to finally give up. We shall accept your surrender, devil. Cuphead laughed, but we're not done just yet. And with that, Cuphead and Mugman destroyed all of the soul contracts, releasing Inkwell Isle's resident from the eternal servitude to the devil. Gosh, I can't wait to tell everybody, Cuphead said. The boy set off for home and at top speed. Come on, last one, there's a leaky cup! Mugman teased as they ran. Once home, the brothers gathered everyone together. You're all free if the devil's dead, Cuphead announced, and that fiend won't bother us ever again, Mugman added. Hey, there's Calamari and whoever those three are. There's the dragon, there's the airplane, there's the genie, hey, everyone is here. Epic. How the hell is Calamari there? By the way, isn't she like a mermaid? The elder Kyle was literally brimming with pride as one began to cheer. Let's hear it for Cuphead and Mugman! Hip hip hurrah! Hip hip hurrah! As an all-day celebration began, the brothers promised to never wander into trouble again. And they didn't. Until the next time, of course. But that is another story. Our sincere appreciation to the members of our team whose loyalty and creative endeavor made a possible this production. Hell yeah! And thanks to them indeed, because this was a very good game. Good animation, good music, incredible difficulty. Well, it was very hard, but sometimes for all the wrong reasons. Like with Calamari, their second phase, Dr. Cal's first phase, I guess. There's some problems, but yeah, when's the DLC coming out? Alright, this song, I'll let it play out, it's epic. That's a lot of languages. Only one was in charge of the Chinese. Give it up for the people who did all the sounds. Played all the instruments for all the soundtrack. Yep, it's a girl who sang all the vocals. That's a lot of special thanks, holy shirt. Alright, I forgot this game was made in Unity. Epic.
Anymore. Or is there?
Alright, so like I said, the game's technically not over yet, but this video is, well, almost. So, as a reward, we got that star on our thing now. And it only says 98%, because there's still some coins we've got missing. 5 very important, very missing coins. But other than that, if we try to go to any boss, you can see that there we go. Expert is a difficulty we've unlocked and can do now. So I'll try to show you guys all the secret coins if I haven't already found them apparently, which I definitely have not, considering there's still one thing left for me to buy. It was mostly Journal who taught me all this stuff on how to unlock these stuff. But yeah, so the run and guns, again, if you do want them to be harder, try doing a pacifist run. That's pretty much the only built-in difficulty mode. But yeah, everything now has an expert difficulty for them, which is like way harder. And yeah, if you want to actually 100% complete this game, completionist style, you're going to have to beat the game twice. Once in normal and then finally another in expert once you finally have. Where is that fourth guy then? I am unaware, but yeah, that's the end of this video. That's Cuphead for now. See you all next time.